Canada's only quadriplegic member of Parliament, Stephen Fletcher doesn't shy away from challenges. A Conservative, he fights for sound public finances, but also for respect for the disabled and the right of terminally ill adults to choose to end their lives with the help of a doctor.
We're all going to die, and there are certain circumstances where end of life can be very miserable, a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, and because of the law in Canada, there is no way to help those individuals end their lives, and it seems very cruel.
Fletcher, an athlete and outdoorsman at the time, lost the use of his limbs in a car crash at the age of 23. The pain and suffering of recovery led to his support for physician-assisted suicide. Not that he'd have chosen to die himself, he says. As a young man, he still had time to succeed through sheer willpower.
If my accident had happened when I was 83, they could have saved me and I could have gone through it. But would I go through that when I was 83? No.
I was diagnosed as having a brainstem tumor.
Last year, a widely circulated video of a well-known public health doctor shot 8 days before he died helped raise support for assisted dying in Canada.
En conséquence, la motion est adoptée.
The National Assembly in Quebec passed a law making that option legal, even though it's still a crime under federal law. What was once a taboo political subject is now a mainstream discussion.
I think the black and white is kind of over. We're no longer looking at it through that lens. It's how can we make this work? But you know, one of the greatest concerns that we have nationally is can we respect the rights and the well-being of people with disability, the elderly, and still move towards some form of physician-assisted dying.
The case at the Supreme Court was brought by two women who've since died, one in Switzerland with the legal support of a doctor. The government has said it will argue in favor of the law as it now stands.
So now it's up to the highest court in the land to consider whether assisted suicide remains a crime here, or whether Canada joins a very short list of jurisdictions that allow terminally ill people to take their own lives with medical cooperation. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, Ottawa.